Hi friends, before I begin my fourth video on teachers, I wish all of you a happy Diwali and a happy New Year. Today I'm going to talk about my PT teacher, physical training teacher. We called him Pandya sir. Pandya sir didn't teach us some great exercises or made us run for hours together or anything of that sort. He would give us training in appropriate way as to what was required for your body. And not a very good communicator of English, but a thorough gentleman. And one who would respect the management in totality and give credit to the management for making him a teacher, for building his life, and would stay connected with all other teachers also, whether from primary section or secondary section or any other KG section. He would also stay in connection with the priests of the church, Rosary Church. A very, very simple man, a very secular person. After the schools, I met him several times. He was a regular morning walker at the garden Kamati Bagh. He would walk, not exaggerate himself, but walk, not over-exercise, but appropriate walk. And this was at the age where he had passed more than 75. Every day he would come and walk. I would say him, "Hello, how are you, sir?" And he would reply me, "Nikki kem cho?" And talk about something, some current issues. But now the real story comes. Pandya was not only a teacher, he became a very successful businessman. He started his own, what is called in Gujarati, Faras Khana. That means supplying of marriage materials, birthday materials, public meeting materials, to various business units or direct customers to him. And he made a name for himself called Jai Shri Faras Khana. Once I had a meeting in Akyari. We got his some tables from him and chairs from him. So when I called him, "Sir, how much do I have to pay?" So he told me, "What was there? What was it about?" I said, "It was about heritage and Parsi religion and all that stuff." And he said, "Oh, Pasul nahi, nothing. That's my contribution." That was him. A very, very energetic person. I had a property near Punjab Bridge. Where right now there is a Honda showroom, Hero Honda showroom. Pandya sir needed a property where he could stock his materials there. So I went to show him the property. There was a neighbor who wasn't really, he was an okay guy, but wasn't really, something which people would appreciate. Very, very, very persuasive, very, very irritating, you could say at times. So when he was also in Rosary, much senior to me, so he came running and said, "Sir, came so there's that. Are you going to take this property?" He said, "Well, I'm thinking." Then that person left. And then he told me, "Nikitin, where is he staying?" I said, "He's your neighbor now." He said, "If he is my neighbor, I don't want to buy this property." This was Pandya sir. You have to respect that man. When we lost one of our teachers, primary school teachers, Rose, he was there at the church. Pay tribute to her. He even told me while walking one day in Kamati Bagh that I think she should have taken my advice and started walking in the gardens. Then that's it. Like, I really respect him. I really think that he, in his own capacity, he did the best for the school. Thank you. I'm going to talk about a personality who has thrilled millions in this country. Right from his first film to his finishing career, he was flamboyant Devanand. Devanand lived his life like a youth. He was young by heart right till the last day. I mean, you should see his movies, from the old movies to the new movies, from Munimji to Hare Ram Hare Krishna to Hira Panna to Johnny Mera Naam. This was a wide span of years had passed. Sharif Badmash. And his pairing, he was a darling of heroines. Beginning with Suraiya, beginning with so many others, and then going to Zeenat Aman. He had the capacity. He didn't make money on the films. He was just an enthusiast to make something new, make people feel. Today when they talk of all these things, this girl wearing this, they should go and see his movie Hira Panna. And the bikini which Zeenat Aman wear, I put up. That was his modern thought. And then his movie Guide, which became a multi-million runner and even was made in English. The other day, Waida Rahman was there on the television and they asked her about Devanand. He said, no, Dev Saab never flirted with me. She pointed at another actor who was flirting always. And he was such a young enthusiastic all his life, would sleep for 4 hours and go. This was his energy level, which the youngsters should know. I recommend that they should see his movies, especially Guide, Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hira Panna, and so many others. I still remember his song in Hare Ram Hare Krishna, where I told the press that when Babri was broken for the first time, I told one of my friends in press, and my line is, देखो ओ दीवानो तुम ये काम ना करो, राम का नाम बदनाम ना करो. राम ने हंसकर सब दुख त्यागे, तुम सब दुख से डर के भागे. कृष्ण ने कर्म की रीत सिखाई, तुमने कर्म से आंख चुराई. Hare Ram Hare Krishna. Fantastic movie. His songs, his music, his direction, absolutely marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. And still we remember him after his death. His death was also unique. He had said that no funeral photographs. And that's it. No funeral photographs. Died in London, again in a 5-star. Dev Saab was great. Now I talk about a student friend. One of the most impressive of our students has been a boy from Assam. The toughest of all the guys who went to Israel, there are 2,000. Utpal Bora. Sergeant Utpal Bora. He struggled hard. He went to Israel, went to England as a volunteer. He didn't have money in his pocket. All this he arranged by himself with few rupees here and there. And then went to USA just with $50 in his pocket. Worked for a social institution called Camp Hill. Then he got interested in the army. So he went and joined the army, US Army. US Army recruitment is very tough. Not every Tom, Dick and Harry can go inside. I still remember he used to run and he told me that once the test of running was so hard that he almost felt like giving up. And the courage which he got was from Swami Vivekananda to run it full. He's right now, of course, based in USA. Before he is based in USA, he went to Afghanistan when the Taliban were almost rebelling every day, every night. and he had a good experience over there. What you should learn from Utpal's life is that if you are determined, you can do anything. He was a determined person that I'll find out my way from the whole jungle, and he found it. A village boy from Assam, I should say. I mean, though his father stayed in Guwahati, but I would still say he was a village boy. A village boy from Assam who just met me by chance in Assam and made his life. When he came, we had a seminar, we had a lot of interactions with a lot of other people. He's a tough guy, went through a lot of tribulations in his life. Message: don't be scared of anybody. Find your own way out of the jungle. That's all today. Thank you very much. God bless you.